For those that don't know, I'm not a full-time YouTuber, I do have a day job, so I do still work. It's been so far like 2 years working from home, but today I had so much work on the laptop that I just couldn't finish the work I had to do. So for that reason, I haven't actually left my desk. So basically I'm out here trying to get my daily steps in, just because you don't want to be stationary. Plus I did say I have an aim of trying to get to at least 8,000 steps per day. But overall, my main aim of doing this is for those of you that still have that office life, or you work from home, you have to make time to get those steps in. Otherwise it's going to be so much harder. Do not depend on just going to the gym alone. It's rolling. All right, people, welcome to episode 4, I think we are. So right now we're just getting into a quick workout for the leg day. The doctor gave me the cosign so I can actually mix in more squats again. I think for the most part I'm going to start off just with like the machines. 1, they're great machines, and 2, just a bit more safer than me going straight into the barbell squat again. Just kind of get your stabilization, muscles, your core working a lot more. As long as he gives me the go ahead on my next appointment saying that nothing's progressing or anything like that, and I think that'll be like a permanent fixture in the workout routine. Anyways, people, I'll see you guys in the next clip. I think today's topic, we're going to focus on like balancing the 9 to 5, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you watching are probably still 9 to 5ers. Let me know in the comments so I actually kind of know the ratio, because I'm assuming that. And I know some of you are probably watching going, oh, it's nice for you, but you work from home now, I'm back in the office. But I've been saying these similar tips since back when I was in the office all the time. Like, for example, here's some clips from 2018. Now, before I go back to my work desk, I'm going to give you the biggest tips for day-to-day work life to help you with fitness. If you do tea rounds at work, they can be a killer. I've seen people at work have like 12 cups of tea a day, and each time having 1 or 2 teaspoons of sugar. Straight away, that's a lot of calories you don't even think about. It really does add up. You need to walk around. Working like 9 hours a day and sitting simply on your ass for most of it isn't good. All you need to do is create a good habit. Whenever you're going somewhere, try parking further away from the door. You can do that anywhere. Constantly now, put a reminder on my phone every hour to try and get up, walk around for at least 5 minutes, get the blood circulating. All of that gradually does help. So the tip when I talk about making sure to get up every hour from your desk and move around, that applies if you're at work or at working from home. Same thing about like always going to the furthest bathroom, especially if you go to the bathroom a lot in a day, that definitely adds up. When I started drinking more water, when I tell you, I used to pee literally every 15 to 20 minutes. So walking to that far bathroom, I went from averaging 3,000-ish steps up to like 4,000 or 5,000 just from that one change alone, because I was moving so much I need to keep peeing. And that's a habit that you can't fight. You know what I mean? No matter how lazy you are, you're gonna have to go pee if you really, really need it. And other than that, obviously the things of making sure that the main meals that you bring to work are like high protein meals ideally. If you don't have a microwave, try and find certain foods that you like to having cold. You know what I mean? I'm not a massive cold food eater, but there's certain foods I can get down. Like I wouldn't personally like eating rice dishes cold, unless it's like leftover Chinese. But in terms of like regular dishes, like I can have things like pasta and chicken cold, because I did that for years when I worked in the office when we didn't have a microwave. And for those of you that work from home, I would highly, if possible, recommending purchasing a treadmill or some sort of exercise equipment. The amount of long meetings I have where I don't even need my mic or my camera on, I walk on my treadmill. So if I have like a 30-minute meeting or sometimes an hour meeting, I'll just do a nice gradual walk on my treadmill. And then in the event I do need to speak, because I'm not walking drastically fast, I'm not gonna be out of breath. I'll just unmute and do my speaking parts and carry on. Or simply, if you're in a meeting, rather than sitting at your table, just walk around your house as you're taking the meeting, use your wireless headphones or something, and then do your meeting that way. You'd be surprised, but them things add up. But anyways, overall, the gist is value yourself, not just the job, and actually put yourself first as well. One more thing, I don't think I've ever actually promoted the Clearways on the YouTube channel, but this one tastes decent. I'm personally a massive fan of the regular cereal milk, regular whey protein, but this Vimto one, I have to say, tastes pretty damn good. I had this the other day, and it literally just tastes like Vimto. Like, it didn't have that weird kind of aftertaste some Clearways have, but this one, I can at least co-sign. I would give it maybe an 8.5 out of 10, maybe a 9 if you like Clearways. This is the flavor I personally co-sign at the moment. It's probably my favorite one. If not this, then the black cherry one's probably maybe second. But yeah, anyways, people, I will see you guys in the next clip. People, I thought I'd show you guys like a quick simple meal. So right here we have half a packet of rice noodles. Then we have a full pack of prawns. This is roughly around 150 grams. Sliced on mushrooms. Very simple meal. You can do it in under 10 minutes. Quick segue, I forgot to mention, if you have any spring onions, add that. Something as simple as this really does has a nice bit of taste. This is more or less my version of a homemade, simple version of Chinese. So whenever you're craving a takeaway food, I always say the first step is try and make a homemade version of it that tastes good. But if after that you still feel like you're craving it, then if it's your macros, balance it in your diet. Alright people, we are technically a few days early, but we're doing the physique update now. For anyone that uses these, shouts out to Josh Brigman, who I stole this from. Allows me to speak without having to hold it. Bearing in mind, people, I'm not an expert at posing. But this is what we're looking like from the front anyway. As I said, the front's always where I see the most changes first. I weighed in this morning at around 174-ish. As I said, the weight's still gradually going down, so I'm not doing anything drastic. Still not doing any explicit cardio, just keeping my steps up. I'll try and remember to put my my step counter thing on the screen as well. But this week, I don't think I found anything super struggly. I've really cut out the midnight snacking as well, which I'm really happy with. Please let me know what your journey's like. I know some of you said that you're joining along, because the whole point of this whole series is to be like group bonding, motivational things. So whether you're trying to lose weight or gain muscle, whatever it is, your journey still matters. So put it in the comments. Anyways, the people, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is only a day away. Oh, the cameraman's like, yo, he's got pipes. But yeah, alright, in a bit, peeps. Literally, I did the whole review part of this video, but I didn't realize that the mic, the wireless mic, I left over there, so you literally couldn't hear any of it. So I just did about 5 minutes of filming, completed it, and realized, where's the mic? So here comes take 2, but in essence, as I said just a second ago, it literally is going to be a very quick one today because I feel like I've done pretty well. In regards to the struggle points you'll now see on screen, the only real one I had was very little sleep, and mainly during the work week. On the weekend, I've still been getting my good 8 hours in, which is good. In regards to the work week, I still, you know what I mean, around the 6.5 hour mark right now. I still want to push up to at least 7 hours. In regards to the good points now, there's been no real midnight snacking. I can't remember really the last time I've snacked after midnight. If you know what I mean, like before it was almost like a routine. Even when I weren't hungry, I'd always think, around now, I'd have a snack, so I'd go and get one. Whereas it's been a good amount of days now where I just haven't thought about doing it. I think the closest has been like around 11:59. Like I made sure right before midnight and I had a snack, and it was something low calorie anyway. But yes, I'm really happy with that. Then in regards to like snacking, I have mainly just been snacking on fruits. I've been making sure to keep fruits stocked in my house, so bananas, raspberries, oranges, blueberries, things like that. So I've been having at least consistently at least 2 portions of fruit most days, and it's been really, really good. Even though I don't mind snacking on my high fiber snacks that I do have here, I want fruits to be my first point of call, just because it's just more natural and it's just something good to have anyway, regardless of what people say about the fructose. Then the next one is I reduced my steak intake. I managed now to only have steak once this week, which is good. You know what I mean? From going from like 5 or so to down to 1 is good. So I'm really happy that I managed to do that, because at one point I didn't think I was gonna. But yeah, down to 1 time and I was fine. And I also increased my intake of fish as well. So I've had a lot more seafood, prawns and cod, and I'm gonna have salmon today. So yeah, I've upped that as well. Now with regards to the weight now, we're still losing weight. We are 1 pound down, so around the 174 marker now. I think this is where it's going to start getting a little bit more sticky and tricky, but I'm going to have to actually do more things. Because as I've said, you've mainly seen me in the videos. This has been gradual changes where I feel like now I'm going to have to purposely kind of start pushing myself a bit more, whether it's with reducing the calories and tracking them, or doing more steps or doing my treadmill specifically every other day now, rather than just doing it casually. So we'll see how next week goes. If the weight doesn't drop enough, then I feel like I'm going to have to start now doing the typical fat loss kind of things I typically do, like tracking my calories. But overall, people, we don't need a really long review. I feel like that more or less covers it. So before I go, all I want to say is, please, if you haven't already, let me know how your journey is going or what process you're doing right now. Are you doing fat loss? Are you doing muscle gain? Are you doing a recomp? Let me know. I like knowing what you guys think. You'll be surprised. I do like when you guys like the videos, but when you comment and let me know what's going on with you guys, I feel there's a deeper connection rather than just like numbers on a screen. But anyways, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay getting gains.